Hello friends, welcome to IT Job Pulse. Today is the 15th video of PMP training program. And if you are a regular viewer, you know that currently we are talking about the cost estimation. And in the last video, we have covered it for waterfall. Today we are going to be talking about agile plus hybrid. So it's a opening scene, first scene, operation loan portal, bank goes digital. Okay, so earlier bank is having offline process, now the bank is going digital. So I have taken the same project, and let me be honest with you, I will not get into the depth, too much of the depth of the terms, because in previous video I have already explained. So I recommend you, if you want to understand cost estimation, how it happens in waterfall, then please watch the previous two videos, that is video number 13 and 14. So let's get started with this one, agile and hybrid cost estimation, because budget deserves comedy too. Yes, sometimes it becomes comedy, budget management, right? So our project is like Bollywood, dramatic deadlines, emotional stakeholders, and everyone dancing around the budget. So yes, it's all about budget, and if the budget goes out of the, if it is out of budget, then all drama starts to happen, and stakeholders are like they are emotional. Okay, and when I say dramatic deadlines, that means we know that it's not possible, but still we accept the deadlines. Generally, I follow the practice that I still try to convey the message about the deadlines, and I am being transparent. But sometimes we have to accept a few things from the stakeholders, sense of urgency, and we have to push our limits as well. Okay, so now a mission brief. So let's understand it. Objective: a turn applying for a loan from paperwork pain to digital delight. Like, it's applying for a loan offline. It's a complex process. We are going to be making it delight. How? We will explore two paths. That is, first one is agile, Scrum, that is fast, flexible, feedback heavy. Okay. So then second one is hybrid, waterfall plans, agile delivery. So hybrid is basically combination of waterfall and agile. We aim to make loan applications so easy, even your grandma can get pre-approved while making pickles. Yes. So it is not only while, like, let's imagine your grandmother is making pickles, and in another hand she's holding a phone and she's applying for a loan in the mobile application, and within 10 seconds, the amount, personal loan amount, is getting dispersed into your grandma's bank account. Yes. So that is what the mission is of this project. Meet the cast, resource calendar. Okay. Again, if you want to understand resource calendar, please watch previous videos. Who is in, who is out. Okay. So SM, PO, BA, architect, devs, QA, DevOps, release manager. So this list is basically related to this project. People or role might increase. Okay. So it can be like, if it is a hybrid model, you can have a BA as well, a product owner as well, and you can also have a project manager, you can have Scrum Master. So it depends a lot upon the project to project. Our resource calendar looks like a Bollywood shooting schedule. Everyone's double booked, someone's on sick leave, and someone's already in Maldives. So, have you ever been to Maldives? I have heard about it many times, and trust me, I want to be on the Maldives beach, but I don't know when it will be, when it will happen, because more or less, I am just doing this stuff on Saturday, Sunday also. So it's like, a lot of people are, sometimes people are overbooked, but most of the time you see that your teammates are on leave, they are not available. Okay, so you have to plan according to that. Agile Scrum breakdown. Okay, 8 sprints, 2 weeks each. Okay, I really thought this is a short period of time, but in Agile, we can't predict everything at one go, but then it can extend. Okay, planning, that is sprint planning, daily stand up, sprint review, sprint retrospective. Okay, so these are basic activities of Agile Scrum. So because we are talking about cost estimation, I'm not getting into the depth of the other terms. We'll cover that in coming videos. Early delivery, fast feedback, which we already seen. So Agile says deliver fast. So we built half the portal, tested it on a cat, and shipped it before lunch. Yeah. So uh, why people go with Agile Scrum framework? Because you get to test things in first 1 or 2 months or 3 months, okay, rather than waiting for a 9 months, 6 months, or 1 year to see how the actual outcome looks like. Agile Scrum cost, okay, dev team 45.6 lakh, Scrum Master 10 lakh rupees, QA 9 lakh rupees, Architect plus DevOps 6.5 lakh rupees, BA 4.5 lakh rupees. Total is 75.6 lakh. So see, the cost, again, I know it is not up to the mark. Okay. Uh, so actually, these are estimates, okay, which we have come to. And again, actually the budget of the project, it all depends upon the organization to organization. Suppose if it is a big MNC company, they can invest more. But if it is a startup company and if they don't have funds, then definitely they will try to use as much as low possible. We spent 75.6 lakh and 300 hours arguing about whether the button should be blue or slightly bluish blue. Yes, that's the power of design feedback in Agile. Yeah. So we get to question, like, in Agile Scrum, it's like, we can question things about design, about the product outcome. So as per the customer feedback, we can change it. Hybrid breakdown. Okay. So requirements 1.5 months, design 1 month, dev 3 months, UAT plus release 1 month, waterfall plus agile is equal to how much? So uh, actually, hybrid is like a buffet. You get the salad of waterfall and the dessert of agile, but the bill still makes you cry. So you can understand, uh, no matter what, when the bill comes, you often cry about the bill, right? So like duration also we can decide depending upon the organization again. Okay. Hybrid cost is plan plus design 12 lakh, agile dev and QA 45 lakh, UAT and release 6 lakh, coordination 4 lakh, total 67 lakh. Now, if you compare hybrid cost with agile, definitely. Hybrid saved us 8 lakh, which we immediately lost buying coffee during endless alignment meetings. So when we are talking about hybrid, like, we spend a lot of time for gathering requirements, okay? And it's a combination of waterfall plus agile. So it is time consuming. So that's why the coffee joke is here. Risk register. Already I have explained in the previous video. So it's like known risk. Like for example, PO is unavailable. Yes, it happens many times. Product owner is not available. Bugs. Okay. Day one leave. Okay. And leaves. And bugs is for sure it will be there. Contingency Agile 8 lakh, Hybrid 7 lakh. So if you are a regular viewer, if you have watched the previous video, then you know what is contingency reserve. Okay, so you can tell me in the comments. Our biggest risk, the product owner ghosting us like a bad Tinder date during UAT. Yes, like sometimes things go, not sometimes, mostly when we are working on new product development or when we are working in a project, so many things are unclear for us. So sometimes it happens that we get into arguments and product owner starts to question a lot. Okay, cost baseline and BAC. Agile 83.6 lakh, Hybrid 74 lakh. Okay, so this is a comparison of the cost. BAC is equal to cost baseline. Okay, so again, that is discussed in a previous video. BAC isn't just a budget at completion, it's also what our PMs needed to drink after seeing the actual cost. Management reserve. Okay, how many of you know what is management reserve? So I have already explained in the previous video. Agile. So I want you to comment what is management reserve in the comments box. Okay. Agile 8.36 to so total it is becoming 91.96 lakh. So if you just a second, if you go to the previous slide, okay, here 83.6 lakh and 74 lakh. Okay, so it's getting added basically management reserve here. So total it is becoming 91.96 lakh. For hybrid, it is getting added with 7.4 lakh, that is 81.4 lakh. Okay, we added a 10% buffer because you never know when Mercury is in retrograde and Jira goes offline. So, yeah, you got the hint. You can comment the answer. What is the meaning of management reserve? Timeline showdown. Okay, so Agile is 5.5 months roughly. Hybrid is 7 months. So if I talk about Agile, still, it is not a fixed number. It can uh, mostly it can extend, but it cannot be less than 5.5 months. Okay. So as the time increases, the budget will also increase in Agile. Hybrid is more of like following the 7 months schedule. So in hybrid, you will be able to complete within 7 months, provided if you follow the plan well and if you become flexible. So if you ask me, uh, mostly you will be working in hybrid projects. It can be 80% agile, 20% waterfall. It can be 80% waterfall, 20% agile, but you will not find any project in the market who is following completely agile. Agile takes longer, but you get more laughs. Hybrid finishes sooner, but has more therapy sessions. So you can relate to this. Okay. So everybody's favorite is agile. Uh, but then sometimes people don't like agile because things are very much unclear. So some people like to follow the plan. They want to have the clarity, visibility. But in agile, like we don't get all things clear at one go. With time, we get the clarity. Final showdown. Agile 91.96 lakh, hybrid 81.4 lakh. Agile is more equal to more flexibility. Hybrid is more about predictability. Okay, so uh, as I mentioned in Agile, we don't clear things on day one. As we progress, we get clarity. So we have option for flexibility, but in hybrid, we are more of predicting things because we are planning, uh, like we are spending a lot of time on planning. Choosing between Agile and hybrid is like choosing between Netflix and YouTube. One is planned, the other is chaos, and you still binge both. So If you ask me, I'm just going with YouTube here because uh, I don't have to pay to YouTube, but Netflix is paid. Okay, so this is how the approach for final showdown is. So I want to give final nuggets. Agile is equal to pizza because pizza is like we can make it fast and also we can customize it. Hybrid is equal to thali, like we have to. It takes a lot of time to add all the items like roti, rice, okay, all the things, other menu items, okay. Use resource calendar plus risk register, okay. So remember, agile gives you freedom, hybrid gives you structure, and both give you migraines during go live. Actually, go when we go live, that's the biggest moment for a product or a project. It can be sprint also. It can be entire product release. Okay, so more or less, you will often find projects in the market where you are spending a lot of time on planning and cost. Okay, and then you are getting into development with Scrum framework. So more or less, I will say 60-40% is the ratio currently you will see in the market. Okay, for the projects. So curtain call, that means final call. You just survived the cost estimation session. Okay. Make the CFO smile. Okay. And let's go budget some brilliance. We came, we scoped, we estimated, and somehow we are still employed. That's the real success story. So on this positive note, I am taking your leave. Catch you soon. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.